everyone. Big Pauly back for finally the September haul. Yes, 2 large stacks we've got to get through, probably about 25 to 30 titles. That was a busy month, old September. Some big blockbusters as well. First of all, we're going to go through them in retailer order. So not from the date I picked up them, but it's easier to do it retailer order. First of all, though, a couple of shout outs and a couple of thank yous for a couple of freebies that were sent to me. Justin sent me a lovely package for myself and Lulu, and he also included a copy of Iron Man 2 on Blu-ray, because this was the only one, I don't know why, this was the only one that was actually missing from my Marvel collection. I think I did have the Play.com Steelbook, but I sold it to a good friend in Brooklyn. Yes, so thank you very much, Justin, for sending me a copy of Iron Man 2. It says rental copy down the bottom there, but it's got loads of special features, so, and it's perfect condition, so thank you very much. Also, Nerd Incorporated, who is a regular in sending some digital codes over, sent me a DVD with a nice little note. Battle of Los Angeles on DVD. I haven't seen this yet. I haven't tried it. He did apologise because the disc, I don't know if you can see, the disc is actually quite scratched. So I might give that one a shot, hopefully soon, and maybe CX can buff the scratches out. But they don't come in peace. Fantastic. But it does look like Independence Day, doesn't it? So that was the Battle of Los Angeles. So I will get round to watching that at some point. I'll get round to watching a lot of things at some point. Right, okay, so first retailer we're going to do is good old trusty Poundland. Well, they were until recently. Right, okay, let's just go through them. So first one is one that I've never heard of. Some of these are part of the replay, pre-owned, fully refurbished, quality guaranteed, I hope. And this is Humanity's End. And this looks like a kind of a mishmash between Iron Giant and that one that I did in the Poundland Inn a couple of weeks ago in London. Oh God, I can't even remember what it's called. The End is Near. And these are all from Poundland, these ones, because they're from, yeah, these are all from Poundland, so they're all £1. But this one also came in a nice slim case, so very unusual, but we'll give that a shot for £1. Next up is another film which is quite well known. I'm pretty sure Lulu and Claire might have seen it. Good cast. Silver Linings Playbook. Can't get my words out today. Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence and Robert De Niro. The best romantic comedy of the year. I don't know what year, maybe last year or the year before. Never seen it though. But yes, for £1, why not? And then next up is another one from the Replay series. Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker, Repo Man. Which apparently is something to do with organ repossession. I think. Yeah, never seen it, but good cast, looks good. Give that one a shot. Next up is another big, well-known film that I've never seen, but won lots of awards, from George Clooney. The Descendants, also starring Shailene Woodley, and I bought this after seeing her recently in Adrift. I really enjoyed Adrift. So yes, definitely looking forward to watching that one. Next one from Poundland is a 3D title. And that stars, I think it's Jason Momoa. Pretty sure it's Jason Momoa. Yes, it's Jason Momoa. And that's Conan the Barbarian. Obviously a what do you call them? A replay? Remake. God damn me, Paul. Yes, so looking forward to seeing that one. And next up, we've got one of the American Pie series, and this one is Reunion. And I'm pretty sure probably about a year to maybe a year and a half ago, I remember seeing American Pie The Wedding, but I didn't pick it up. I'm a little bit bummed I didn't pick it up now. But yeah, this was a good one. Next up, I thought I'd give my hat at doing a bit of horror for £1. And I know the series is quite popular, from the makers of Saw and Paranormal Activity. I don't think I'm going to get into the Saw series, but Paranormal Activity I'll probably give a try. And it's Insidious. I hope it's not Insidious. But it's not the house that's haunted. So yes, I will get round to seeing this one, hopefully. Next one is a great film starring James Franco from Danny Boyle. 127 Hours. About a guy that gets his arm stuck between a rock and he has to cut it off. Bet that hurt. I bet he didn't have any Nurofen on him at the time. Or deep heat. Oh, fantastic. Every second counts. That is a very good film. Next one for Poundland is The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. And I just picked this one up because of the cast. It's got such an impressive cast on it. Tom Wilkinson, Maggie Smith, Bill Nye, Judi Dench, Celia Imrie, Dav Patel, and someone called Ronald Pickup. There's always one at the end, isn't there? But yeah, I'm trying to get, hopefully going to try and to get the second one, because there was a second one of these, wasn't there? But as I say, it's not my type of film, but it's a hilarious and moving, a joy to watch. You always have to watch a comedy and a light-hearted bit of movie making every now and again. Can't all be explosions, killings and vampires and shit, can it? So we'll give that one a shot. Next one I picked up is Grown Ups. And I picked up Grown Ups 2 a little while ago. I think it was from Poundland. And then I found this one. Boys Will Be Boys, Some Longer Than Others. Now, it looks a bit of a riot, and I can imagine this is like kind of like the in-betweeners meets the young ones type of stuff, you know, just imbeciles and kids messing about sort of thing, you know, well, adults messing about, but you know what I mean. So yes, we'll give that one a shot. And then, oh, we are getting into Venom season, which hopefully everybody's seen my Venom review. If not, check it out on the playlist. I thought, oh yes, because I think Lulu's seen this one. I think Lulu and Claire have both seen this one. This Means War, with Chris Pine and Tom Hardy, two of my favourite actors, and Reese Witherspoon. She's good as well. But I think they're spies or something, or secret agents, and they're fighting over a woman, Reese Witherspoon. So yeah, definitely give that one a shot. It's got Tom Hardy in it. I suppose I'll have to put this one on when my mum's in the mood. She won't forgive me if I watch it without her. Right, okay, still on the Poundland front. I found these two in Maidstone, and I had to pick them up. They're kind of like definitely kids films, I think. So the first one I picked up is Snow Queen, and it's got a lovely slip with some nice spot gloss. It's got some embossing on it, and you can see the spot gloss on the top there. So yes, a delightful and an entertaining film which Frozen fans will love. I like Frozen. I love Frozen. So I don't like being Frozen, but I love Frozen. So yes, we'll definitely give this one a shot. I don't think it's in 3D. No, it's not 3D, but never mind. And then, of course, they also had the sequel, which has got an even more impressive slipcover. The Snow Queen 2, Magic of the Ice Mirror. And this, all this gold here is all embossed. It's lovely. It's a beautiful slip. And lots of embossing spot gloss on the back there as well. So they go absolutely fantastic together. Wow. So yes, I'm very surprised they've got such beautiful slips as well for not being huge films. Next, I think we are now moving on to CEX. So that's my look, for the last month. That's quite an impressive Poundland haul. Doesn't happen that often. Right, okay. On to CEX. Now I found this one, and it's a film that I remember seeing ages ago, and I loved it. I loved the hell out of this film. But it had a bit of a shitty case. I think it was one of those eco-friendly cases where you just push it a bit and the whole thing goes in. So I've got a replacement case for it. It's Warm Bodies with Teresa Palmer and Nicholas Hoult. And it's kind of like The Walking Dead, sort of like The Walking Dead. But he's kind of aware of, he's got things to do, you know, he's on like a timing thing, you know, like he goes to have his dinner, he goes back to his, you know, where he sleeps in his bus, and you get people walking around, but they've all got thinking, they're all voices in their heads kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but it is a good, enjoyable film, and it's got a great soundtrack. It's got some brilliant songs in it, and it's also got John Malkovich as well. Next one up from CEX is a double edition, and I've seen the first film, never seen the second film, and I picked this up because it was a double. So we've got the Happy Feet. You can't call it a trilogy, can you? It's a shame though. They should do another one. The Happy Feet double, yeah, double pack. Brilliant. Yes, so, and that was £6 for both of those, and they both come in little slim cases. So yes, looking forward to seeing the second one of those. Now I picked this one up from CEX because I was pretty sure I didn't have it. I was wrong. I already had it. Despicable Me 2 with 3D. I thought I didn't have it. It was actually the first Despicable Me I didn't have, which I picked up recently. But I had this one on Steelbook, so, and I've got it with 3D as well, so I'll be giving this one away as part of a giveaway. Staying on CEX, still in the old Tom Hardy phase, I picked up this with a beautiful lenticular slip for Legend. Now you can't see this, but on my phone, you know those little squares that come up that identify your face? Well, when I tilt it, it's trying to identify two different people. How cool is that? Excellent. Oh, it's trying to identify me as well. Unmissable British Classic. That is great, and he is absolutely fantastic in that. Yes, fantastic. And I love that it's got this really nice lenticular slip. Also, another one that I picked up. I don't know much about this actress. I'm pretty sure she was in Independence Day Resurgence. I think she was Bill Pullman's daughter, which was originally played, I think, by Mae Whitman. And It Follows, another horror. Scalp-prickingly scary. A horror to haunt your waking hours. Oh, great, that's all I need. But yes, it's got a nice slip as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. As I say, I'm getting more and more into some horror stuff. So yes, we'll give that one a shot. And the last two pickups from CEX are both 4K, and this was kind of a Jennifer Lawrence kind of like haul. The first one is the 4K for Red Sparrow, which both myself, Lulu and Claire went to see it in the cinema. We enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was kind of a slow-paced film, so don't go into it thinking, oh, it's going to be fast, high-profile, that type of thing, but it's a really good film, and I'm looking forward to rewatching that again in 4K. Sticking with Jennifer Lawrence, on another 4K edition for a film I haven't seen, but is very controversial. It's from the director of Black Swan, and it's Mother, with a nice slip. Look at her eyes, how piercing those eyes are on that slip. And this is a bit of a weird one. It says on here, you won't be able to stop watching, gorgeous, distressing and utterly confounding. And when I spoke to the bloke in CEX about this, because we were talking about movies and the ones that I picked up, he says the only way that you can describe Mother is it's the Old Testament retold now. No, I don't know if there's any truth in that. I don't know, you know, he wouldn't lie or anything like that, I shouldn't imagine. But that's how he described looking at the movie. So it's got Javier Bardem, who was fantastic in Skyfall. So yes, we're definitely going to give that one a shot. Probably going to be one of those ones where I'm going to have to lock the door and not be disturbed. I'll probably end up being disturbed by the end of it. So yes, that's my Poundland and my CEX haul. Now let's get on to like the mainstream retail releases. Right, first one, which continues a long line of steelbooks, which all match, because you very rarely get a box set season that matches every single season. And this is the complete 8th season of The Walking Dead. Absolutely fantastic, which is a Zavi series, a release. And it's in its little plastic sleeve there. So I've got all 8 seasons of these. The discs themselves in this are stacking. So I think there's 6 discs, but they're stacked, 3 on top of each other. But that's okay, as long as they don't scratch. I'm happy about that. I'd rather have it like that than a jumbo. Okie dokie. Next one I picked up was a film that I wouldn't have picked up, but I kind of like looked at the cover and thought, this looks a bit Mad Max Fury Road. And while I was in Sainsbury's on the Blu-ray hunt last week or the week before, I can't remember, I decided to watch the trailer. Wow. That instantly got my attention. And I believe it is French, but with some English dialogue. And it is Revenge. An unshakable sensory experience. So yes, I am definitely looking forward to seeing that, because it looked fantastic. The cinematography looked amazing. And the action scene that I saw, wow, in the trailer. So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Brilliant. Next one, a couple of cheap pickups from HMV. This one I picked up, this was reduced half price, down to £4.99, and it's Brimstone, Retribution is Coming. And I like the cover, I love the cover of that. And I watched the trailer of this one as well, and Dakota Fanning and Guy Pearce. But Guy Pearce, I thought, wow. You know, it's been a while since we've seen Guy Pearce in like a major high-profile movie. I know this might not be a big release, but as the main focus of the, you know, the movie, a hardcore western. Plus, I also picked it up because it's got a nice black case. It's not a 4K, but it's got a nice black case. The other cheap one I picked up, which was an HMV exclusive, was originally £8.99. Dropped to £3.99, and this is Suburbicon, with Matt Damon, Julianne Moore, and Oscar Isaac. Impressive cast. I believe this is actually on Amazon Prime. I believe that's on Amazon Prime and that one, but I wanted to pick up the Blu-rays. I don't know what it was. I could have just watched them on Amazon Prime, but I was really wanting to pick up the physical media. Yay to physical media. Next up, we've got a nice box set, which came out about a week ago. And I had 3 of these films on Steelbook. They were all right. There's nothing special about the Steelbooks. They're kind of matte and, yeah, they're all right. But I thought, I'll trade the Steelbooks in. So I traded the Steelbooks into CEX because I bought that beauty, X-Men, the 3-film collection in 4K, which comes in a gatefold packaging. X-Men, X-Men 2 and X-Men The Last Stand. Now all I've got to do is buy all the other X-Men movies in 4K. Maybe I can get them 2 for £30 for a couple of them. Brilliant. Fantastic. So yes, I'm happy that I've got that. Oh, baby. Now we get on to the big stuff, the really big stuff. And of course I had to buy both. You know me, I had to buy 4K and 3D for these, even though the covers are pretty much the same. So first up, Solo, a Star Wars story. And if you haven't seen my Blu-ray hunting trip yesterday, I did an unboxing for the dice, Han Solo's gold dice. So go and have a look in the playlist for the Blu-ray and DVD shopping from yesterday, which was the 8th, I believe. I think it was the 8th. And you can see me unboxing these lovely, beautiful dice. I'll get somewhere to hang them up sometime. So yes, pick that up. Needed the 3D, definitely needed the 3D. There was a Steelbook, a Zavi Steelbook, with a Millennium Falcon on the cover, but I thought, well, if I get the Steelbook, I'm just going to sell it, because eventually there'll be Blue fans. So I thought I'd just pick this up, and I like the Disney red slip, the sleeves anyway. And of course, if you get the 3D, then you've obviously got to get the 4K, otherwise you haven't got a matching pair, have you? And that is the only thing that kind of like let this release down, is that they used the same image on both of them. They should have kept it unique and used a different image on at least one of them. So they drop a point for that, I'm afraid. But yes, I saw this a couple of days ago in 4K. Looked gorgeous, looked absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have Deadpool. Deadpool 2 in 4K, the super duper cut. Included an extra 15 minutes of filling. And I was kind of like, well, why have they put it in a jumbo? I didn't know why they put it in a jumbo. I mean, let me take that out the sleeve. You see, nice big thick. I don't mind them, but I don't know why they did it, considering there is only 4 discs, and you can easily fit 4 discs in a regular size Amaray case. There is a very nice Steelbook for this. Maybe I'll get the Steelbook eventually, you know, if the price comes down, but I was happy to pick that one up, and it's got some nice spot gloss on the cover as well. Great film as well. I think it's just as good as the first film. I know a lot of people are like, not as good, but personally I think it's as good. The next one, the next one was a bit of a hunt around, wasn't it? Because do you remember the hunt that I had trying to find this with a slip, and I couldn't find a slip anywhere? Wow. And then in Maidstone a couple of weeks ago, I was doing some shopping in HMV, and there it was on the shelf with a slip. And I'd already bought it, so I bought it again. I know, crazy. I bought it again, and then I took the regular edition that didn't have the slip that I originally bought, and I just traded it into CEX. Yeah, it's probably there, still there now. But I'm glad I got that with a slip, because it's also got some nice gloss on there as well. And I really wanted the slip for that. Next up is a re-release, but it's a welcome re-release, because this has one hell of an incredible image. This is Avengers Assemble in 4K, or just Avengers. We know it's Avengers. We don't need to call it Avengers Assemble. We know they're assembled. Yes, so absolutely fantastic. I'm glad I got this. I also picked up Age of Ultron in 4K as well, because you have to have a bit of Age of Ultron. And I know this one is not exactly praised and loved as much as the Avengers or Infinity War. It's still a great film with some fantastic moments and a bloody brilliant villain. I mean, Ultron, it's James Spader that makes Ultron. So yes, so there's those two lovely covers. Look, beautiful covers, and they've got lots of silver stuff on them, gloss and embossing, and wow, I just love it. I just love it. And then, of course, we had to complete out at the moment, the Avengers trilogy with Infinity War on 4K. So, in fact, all three of those look fantastic. That's what I call class. Wow. Yes, and I recently watched this in 4K again. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Wow, I can't wait for next year. Next May. Or is it April in the UK? I think. Wow, I love this film. This is my favourite Marvel movie of all time. And actually, I didn't have the 3D edition, but I forgot to cancel my Steelbook order. So I ended up getting it a couple of days later anyway. And I thought I wasn't going to get the 3D, but to be perfectly honest, it is a really nice Steelbook. Nice glossy, and you've got nice debossed stones, the Infinity Stones. So yeah, I mean, that is a really nice Steelbook. So yeah, I'm glad I never cancelled it. Probably end up replacing that eventually with the blue fans as well. Everything gets replaced by the blue fans. I know, why don't I just wait until a blue fans release comes out? Oh, somebody at the front door. But that's okay, we are not going to answer it. Somebody else can answer it. The next one I picked up is Star Trek Beyond, which I managed to pick up. Thank you to, I can't remember who it was, but put me in touch with this at PC World and Curry's, that it was selling for £9.99, I think it was, down from about 20. And I was able to pick up a copy of this locally. And I've checked the website recently, and I think it's down to about £6.90 now. Bugger it. But yes, I was able to pick one up locally. Also comes with a slim case as well. Weird how some come with slim cases and some don't. The only disappointment with... Oh, actually, I was thinking maybe if I get Star Trek and Into Darkness on 4K, the cases are going to be the thicker cases, but the first two films don't come with slips. Seeing as though I've got a thin one, I might as well just get the US ones. I'm sure they come with slips. Okie dokie. 2 left. I know, 2 left. This one, I definitely had to get. I haven't even opened it yet. I don't know why. It's Take Shelter with Michael Shannon. And it's a limited edition packaging of 2,000 units. Great film, fantastic film. If you don't know what it's about this guy that has visions and has dreams of this coming storm, and that he has to build this, I was going to say bus shelter, to wait for the storm to come and pick him up. This hurricane and big storm, yeah, he kind of had visions to build this big shelter, bomb shelter or whatever you call it, storm shelter. I'll get one of the shelters right. But yeah, it's a great film. And the last one, now, I had this years ago, quite a few years ago. I think I sold it. I don't know why I sold it. I can't remember why I sold it. But I eventually had 2 steelbooks. One for the original trilogy, one for the prequel trilogy. They were okay, but I thought, it's nothing special. And I really liked this. I liked this more than the steelbooks. So I found this Star Wars The Complete Saga with a rear slip telling you everything that's inside. Absolute mint, no marks on it. Absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe this find, I'm telling you now. All the discs all stacked in there, and it also came with the really nice thick booklet as well, with the nice little pictures in. Now, I think when this originally came out, this was something like, I don't know, 40 or 50 quid. And it's been in CEX at various different CEX stores for about 30 to 35 pound. Now, I don't know if this was mispriced. I don't care if it was. £14. Yes, 14 quid. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That's nuts. But and I've looked. I mean, go and have a look on the CEX website. You'll see them about £30. But this one in Ashford, they had about 6 copies of this, and it was 14 quid. Yes. So I am so pleased that I picked this up for under 15 quid. Oh, I hope the staff member didn't get their knuckles wrapped too much for putting a price like that. Anyway, yes, so I am so happy I've got that now. I much prefer this, and I always love this artwork. So yes, so that is my haul. As I say, a big one. Yeah, about 30 copies, about 25 to 30 titles there. So, brilliant. I've all got a little stack like that going for October. So, we'll look forward to unboxing some of those over the month and doing the haul beginning of October. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.